Back live in Burns Flat. Getting geared up for the boys championship game between the Fort Cobb Broxton Mustangs and the Hobart Bearcats. Really quickly, final numbers on the night during that girls game. Final score to that one. Lady Mustangs finished 14 for 45 from the field, 4 for 21 from 3, 10 for 14 at the line, 5 turnovers. Hobart 18 for 38, 5 for 14 from 3, 10 for 17 at the line, and 9 turnovers. Individual numbers, Lady Mustangs leader was Brenna Davis. She had 10 points tonight. Reagan Rep 9, Lene Seeley 8. Madison Savage and Kalia Silverhorn both with 6, and Zoe Brown finishes with 3 for the Lady Mustangs. Hobart individual scores. Player that led all scores, Tony Hodges, finished with 19 points tonight. Harper Talley off the bench with 12, only 2 in double figures. Braden Salazar, the MVP of the tournament, finished with 8 points. Katasia Norris 7. Pierce Porter 3, and Macy Pagan 2 points. There's your individual numbers as both teams head back to their benches as we get ready for this boys matchup. Mustangs come into this one with a record of 6 wins and 2 losses. Defeated Hinton 58-29 yesterday. 50-29, excuse me. 50-29. To claim their spot in the championship game. And Hobart defeated Hoops for Christ in the semis. Find themselves in the championship game. The visitors for the championship game will be the 2 seed in the tournament. The Fort Cobb Broxton Mustangs, coached by Scott Hines, Dale Bellamy, and Cameron Hines. Starters first for the Mustangs is a junior, number 1, Tanner McAdoo. A senior, number 3, Cray Rogers. A junior, number 5, Blaine Bellamy. A senior, number 11, Blaine Davis. And a sophomore, number 31, Maddox Hill. Cray Rogers, leader of this Mustangs team, the lone senior starter. Mustangs started 4 seniors last year, and Cray Rogers was the only non-senior that started last season. And he's one of the best players in the state, not only in Class B or Class A, best players in the state, period. Starters for the Hobart Bearcats, number 1, a senior, Justice Johnson. A senior, number 2, Aiden Morris. A freshman, number 5, Ty Harmon. A junior, number 10, Blaine Shelburne. And a senior, number 15, Trey Ashidi. Hobart is coached by Andrew Tawn. I can remember Justice Johnson. One of the times I remember Mustangs played at Hobart, and I believe he had about 26 points in that game. And this Hobart team, very capable of scoring. They played Cordell earlier in the year and beat them 96-38. So this team can put points on the board, and at the same time, Mustangs went down and played in Chattanooga, and their total was in the 80s. So both these teams know how to score, and they also know how to play defense. They've played in some pretty close matchups throughout the years, especially as of late. And I'd expect nothing less tonight in the fight for a championship. Mustangs trying to defend their crown. Blaine Davis to jump center for the Mustangs. Ashidi for the Bearcats, and Hobart controls the tip, and we are underway in the boys' finals. Justice Johnson controls it for the Bearcats. He calls for a screen and now says never mind. Now they'll set up the offense. Dribble handoff. Now on the left side to Funkhauser. Down low to Sheedy. He's fouled on the way up by Blaine Bellamy. And that wasn't Funkhauser, that was Ty Harmon, the freshman for Hobart. On that pass, and Trey Sheedy will be at the line with 2 free throws coming up. First one is no good. Second free throw also no good. Cray Rogers high for the rebound. We get a chance to see the Mustangs on offense. Set look here to start the game. Rogers on the sideline. Bellamy had it poked away. There's a jump ball over here on the side. It'll stay with the Mustangs. Bellamy had it poked away. Was able to get back in and tie him up to prevent a turnover. Davis in the corner now. Hill over to Rogers on the left side. Rogers guarded by Justice Johnson. Be an interesting matchup to watch tonight. Blaine Bellamy a deep 3 and nails it. Confidence is high for Blaine Bellamy tonight. It's a good sign. Mustangs lead it 3-0 early. Played a minute. Justice Johnson will try one from about the same distance and nails it. And we might have just got an invite to a 3-point contest. Mustangs have shot a high volume of threes the last few games. Haven't hit a high volume. Rogers will try a deep 3 off a step back. It's off backboard, no good. Tough look from him there. Porter on the left side nails a 3. That's Harmon. And they get a delay of game warning on Hobart. Guess they tapped the ball after shot was made. Can't do that. Hobart leads at 6-3. Mustangs back on the attack. Good pass down low to Davis. Off the pick and roll. Good find from Rogers. And that pairing has worked well this season. Connected on a lot of collected for a lot of points. Morris on the handle, step back dribble. And shot is good. Coach Hines and Tanner McAdoo, who is the defender, both arguing for a push-off. And they don't have a bad argument for that. Pick and roll again between Davis and Rogers. Now McAdoo has it. Back to Rogers. Finds Hill on the left wing for 3. No good. And Harmon with the rebound. Up ahead to Morris. And they'll set the offense. Freshman Ty Harmon to initiate the attack for Hobart. The Sheedy up top, down the corner to Shelburne. First time he's seen the ball tonight. Slow dribble out front by Justice Johnson, guarded by Maddox Hill. Strong drive. Shot won't fall, but Harmon grabs offensive board, and Morris is wide open up top. Shot's no good. Rogers with the rebound. He stops, takes a 3, and it's good. Cray Rogers. No one thought he was going to shoot that. Caught everybody off guard and nailed it, and it's a tie game. 8-8. Justice Johnson on the right side gets a screen, guarded by Maddox Hill. And he takes a 3. Low arcing shot. Rogers with the rebound off the miss. Behind the back, kicks it out to Blaine Davis. He tried to bounce it down low to Maddox Hill, who wasn't looking for the ball in that instance, and it's a turnover. Johnson in the corner to Harmon, who takes a 3. No good. And Ashidi went over the back of Blaine Davis on the rebound. And it'll go the other way. Halfway through the first quarter now. 3:49 left on the clock. Rogers gets a screen from Davis. Almost got open on the roll. Now McAdoo has it in the corner. Up top to Blaine Bellamy. Now Rogers thought about a three. Steps back, hesitates. Now behind the back. Crossover dribble. Three-pointer got rejected. Some good defense out front by Johnson. And the Bearcats grab a board. Shelburne on the left side. Now Morris back to Shelburne, who will try a three. No good. Remember, his older brother, Wyatt, was a pretty good three-point shooter for the Bearcats. Blaine Bellamy. Left wing three is good. Second three-pointer of the game from Blaine Bellamy. And that'll cause Coach Taun to call a timeout. Be a 30-second timeout, and we'll take it with him. You're listening to Mustang Basketball on FCB TV.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Welcome back. Quick correction for you. It's Eshitai, not Ashidi. Appreciate Don Tyson texting me with that correction. Never hurts to have a little help. 2:48 to play. Hobart with the basketball. Down 11-8. In the first quarter of the boys' championship game. Three-pointer up top is no good by Ethan Funkhauser, who checked in over the timeout. Rogers on the drive, spins. Now Blaine Davis up top. Find Bellamy on the left side. Now Rogers, who drives. Bounce pass down to Blaine Davis, who's wide open on the backside for two. There's that connection again. Second time today from Rogers to Davis. The lead is 5 for the Mustangs. Johnson kicks it out to Funkhauser, who tries a three. Misses that one. Fight for the rebound. McAdoo saves it. Mustangs have it. Rogers out front, behind the back dribble. Almost lost it. Gets it back. Now he tries a three. It's off to the right. Out of bounds off of who? Say it's off of Trey Eshitai. And it'll stay with the Mustangs. New sub, Hayes Porter. Another freshman will replace Ethan Funkhauser. Two freshmen on the floor now. So Rogers found Davis open on the backside, and he got fouled on his way up. It was Ty Harmon there as the main defender, and he got there a little bit late. Made a little contact, and Blaine Davis will be at the line to shoot two. It's Harmon's first personal, second team foul. His first free throw is no good. Mustangs have had some free throw problems lately. Last night it seemed like they had it figured out as the second one's good. Trey Rogers had a big hand in that. Johnson with it, guarded by Hill. And Morris on the left side. He finds an open Porter for three. It's no good. Eshitai with the rebound. His left-handed putback is good. And it's a 4-point game. Rogers a screen from Bellamy. Still picked up by Johnson. Now McAdoo. Rogers calls for a screen, drives baseline. Good dish to Blaine Davis in front of the basket for two, and that's the third time they've connected today. 16-10 is the lead for the Mustangs with 48 seconds left of the first. Johnson drives on Hill, step through, and they'll say he double dribbled. Rogers will have it. He'll take his time. He'll get a screen from Tanner McAdoo. And the Mustangs are going to try to hold for one with 25 seconds on the clock here. Rogers switch sides. Coach Hines gets up off the bench. Call a play. Rogers has it poked away. He'll stay with the Mustangs. 13.7 on the clock. So just about as soon as they get this inbounded, they'll start their play. They get it into Blaine Bellamy, and he finds Cray Rogers in the backcourt with 10 seconds to go. And now you got to go. Rogers out to Bellamy in the corner, had it rejected. And no putback attempt from the Mustangs. They had a good look, but some good defense to get a hand on that. And we'll go to the second quarter. Score of 16-10. You're listening to Mustang Basketball.
Ouachita Valley Bank, locally owned and operated since 1902, proudly serving the Fort Cobb area with knowledgeable and friendly professionals that actually care about your financial well-being. Online banking, loans, certificate of deposit, safe deposit boxes, 24-hour telephone banking, and an ATM. For service you can trust, Ouachita Valley Bank, 405-643-2305, member FDIC.
We're bringing fiber internet to Fort Cobb. Having fast internet is a must-have, whether you're working or learning from home. That's why we are building a fiber network in your community. We have wireless internet solutions too, available at Fort Cobb Lake, Crow's Roost, Alfalfa, and more. You can count on us for a fast, reliable connection to the world. We're proud to be a local provider that's part of your community. Get connected to Carnegie Fiber today.
Scoring numbers in the first. Mustangs go 6 for 10 from the field, 3 for 7 from 3, 1 for 2 at the line, and 2 turnovers. Hobart 4 for 12 from the field, 2 for 9 from 3, 0 for 2 at the line. Individual numbers. Mustangs leader so far is Blaine Davis with 7 points. Blaine Bellamy with 6, and Cray Rogers 3. Hobart basketball out of the timeout. Their scoring leaders right now are all over the place. Justice Johnson 3, Ethan Funkhauser 3, Aiden Morris, and Trey Eshatai with 2. That's Justice Johnson. Excuse me, that's Aiden Morris. His three-pointer's good. It's back to a 3-point lead for the Mustangs. Dish down low to Davis from Cray Rogers. Davis up to 9 on the night. His 8th point off assist from Cray. Morris picks up his dribble. Now Justice Johnson on the right side, guarded by Maddox Hill. They find an open Hayes Porter for 3. It's no good. Rogers got a hand on that, and Tanner McAdoo was able to come down with it. He kicks out to Blaine Bellamy, now Maddox Hill, and they reset. McAdoo to Hill down low, and Morris bats that pass away. Hill was trying to find Blaine Bellamy, cutting across the baseline. Rogers inbounds to McAdoo. They give it to Rogers at the free throw line. He backs down on Johnson, and his shot's rejected by Eshatai. They send it back down low to Blaine Davis, and he gets it to fall once again. Blaine Davis into double figures, largest lead of the game for the Mustangs at 20-13. Played a minute and a half here in the second quarter. Johnson, a strong drive, dishes it off to Morris. Shot in front of the basket, no good, and there's a foul on the rebound. It'll go to Morris. Went over the back on the play. His first, team's first. Hill out front, guarded by Harmon. Now Rogers wide open at the top. Bang! Big three from Cray Rogers makes it a 10-point game. And the lead continues to grow for the Mustangs. Justice Johnson on the handle, drives, left-handed layup. Made that look easy. And he's fired up. You can tell he wants this one as bad as anybody. 23-15 Mustangs. Rogers with it. As he backs up, calls for a screen from Maddox Hill. He gets the screen. Hobart almost switched that and then didn't. Now McAdoo over to Hill. Now Blaine Davis picks up his dribble. Tried to get it to Blaine Bellamy and the pass went behind him. Morris tracks it down, misses the layup on the fast break, and Tanner McAdoo's there for a defensive board. Blaine Bellamy pushes it ahead. And the Mustangs might have gone a little bit too fast there as Blaine Davis was trying to find Maddox Hill down low and the pass goes out of bounds. It'll be Hobart basketball. Mustangs might have caught a break there with Morris missing that layup. Because it looked like if he made that, momentum would have started to shift in Hobart's way. Porter over on the right side picks up his dribble. Finds his fellow freshman Ty Harmon. Now they'll let the senior go to work, Justice Johnson. Drives on Hill, finds Eshatai, and his shot's no good. Cray Rogers crashes the defensive glass. He hesitates, had it poked away, got it back, gives it to Blaine Bellamy, who fires, misses. And a foul on the rebound. I think they're going to give that to Blaine Bellamy. They do. He thought that was going to go in and reacted to grab that rebound a little late. Bumped Ty Harmon in the back. Second foul of the game on Blaine Bellamy. Want to keep him out of foul trouble if you're the Mustangs. He's hit a couple threes today. Johnson with it, dumps it down to Eshatai. Back to Johnson. Blaine Davis playing good defense down low. Johnson step back three-pointer off backboard, no good. Rogers up ahead to Hill, and I believe they're gonna call him for traveling. Decided not to take a dribble with the defender closing out quickly. And a good call, turnover back to the Bearcats. We are halfway through second quarter. Score is still 23-15. Mustangs in the lead. Morris receives a screen from Eshatai. He rises up. Shot over Cray Rogers is good. That's a good-looking shot. Good-looking take from Morris. And the lead is 6. Davis with it. Finds Rogers. Motion offense for the Mustangs, trying to find an opening. And they call Blaine Davis for traveling. Coach Hines wanting a push-off right there by the defender. Still pleading his case over there. To no avail. That's normally how it goes with coaches. They can argue all they want, but 99.9% of the time, the call's not going to change. Morris hands it off to Ty Harmon, who tries a three. It's no good. Tanner McAdoo grabs the board. Curry Rogers pushes the pace a little bit. Finds an open Maddox Hill. Now McAdoo with it. Rogers receives a screen from Blaine Davis, who cuts. The pass was a little high. Sails over the head of Davis. Turnover to the Bearcats. Turnover bug starting to bite the Mustangs. Just a little bit. Johnson with it. Spin around shot over Maddox Hill is good. It's back straight down and rose straight up over everybody. 2 minutes to play in the second quarter. Score is 23-19. Mustangs with a 4-point lead. Davis is fouled on the way up by Eshitai. Hobart crowd not happy about that one. From this angle, it didn't look like there was any contact on that play. It looked like all ball. Referee has a different angle on that. So Blaine Davis will be at the line. Eshitai's second personal, second team foul. First free throw is good. Excuse me, no good. I don't know where my head's at. Second one also no good. Battle for the rebound. Justice Johnson has it. And two big free throws as you get close to halftime. This stage in the game, you do not want the Mustangs to lose all the momentum. Morris, a good dribble and crossover to create some space. Now Johnson, they swing it around. Porter's open on the right side. Shot's no good, and Johnson went over the back trying to grab that rebound. He did a good job. He tipped it to Eshitai, who had a putback, and made it. First foul on Justice Johnson. Into the game for Hobart is number 0, Braden Thiessen. Rogers gets a screen from McAdoo. He gives it to McAdoo, now out to Bellamy, who tries a three. Air ball. Rushed that one a little bit. Morris was there for the closeout. Minute left. Hobart has it. Chance to make this a one-possession game right here. Eshitai can't grab that pass. Tracks it down, and Hobart will reset the offense. Johnson gets a screen. Pick and pop to Eshitai. Three's no good. Rogers with the rebound. Mustangs catch a break. That was a good look up top. Mustangs going to try to hold for one once again. Rogers doing his best to maintain possession. 20 seconds. Seven seconds and the Mustangs will start the attack. Rogers splits a double team and is fouled. Fourth team foul. Next one will put the Mustangs at the line. 4.8 seconds left. We'll see if that comes into play. It's the second foul of the game on Ty Harmon. They inbound it. Find Tanner McAdoo, who's got to put it up, and it won't fall. So we'll go to the locker room. Mustangs have the lead 23-19. And we'll take a short break. When we come back, we'll get your halftime stats. You are listening to the Ouachita State Bank Invitational Tournament Boys Championship game on FCB TV.
Proud supporters of Fort Cobb Mustangs. The name of the store is T-Birds. Come see Connie for our daily lunch specials. Good. We offer cold drinks, hot food, and a clean environment. Also, $1 Fountain Pop Wednesdays. See you soon.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
For more than 100 years, Oklahoma Career Tech has been training skilled and dedicated individuals, giving clear career paths to over 90,000 graduates a year. These individuals are the heartbeat of the Oklahoma workforce, serving thousands of companies, fueling this state's economy. Oklahoma is powered by Career Tech.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today. Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back, always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
The AMG team is based in Oklahoma City and delivers your organization revenue enhancement through a combination of data science, innovative marketing, and business automation. We think like owners and behave as long-term partners. Delivering measurable results for nearly 20 years has made the AMG team known for our ability to efficiently and effectively execute objectives. We're ready to help raise your organization to a higher level of success, so visit us today at theamgteam.com.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Ouachita Valley Bank, locally owned and operated since 1902, proudly serving the Fort Cobb area with knowledgeable and friendly professionals that actually care about your financial well-being. Online banking, loans, certificate of deposit, safe deposit boxes, 24-hour telephone banking, and an ATM. For service you can trust, Ouachita Valley Bank, 405-643-2305, member FDIC.
We're bringing fiber internet to Fort Cobb. Having fast internet is a must-have, whether you're working or learning from home. That's why we are building a fiber network in your community. We have wireless internet solutions too, available at Fort Cobb Lake, Crow's Roost, Alfalfa, and more. You can count on us for a fast, reliable connection to the world. We're proud to be a local provider that's part of your community. Get connected to Carnegie Fiber today.
proud supporters of Fort Cobb Mustangs. The name of the store is T-Birds. Come see Connie for our daily lunch specials. Good. We offer cold drinks, hot food, and a clean environment. Also, $1 Fountain Pop Wednesdays. See you soon.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com.
Feliz Navidad. Little Feliz Navidad. It's Christmas time, or close to it at least. If you had the pleasure to hear me sing, I apologize. I know I'm not the greatest singer in the world. I won't let it happen again. Both teams exiting their locker rooms about a minute and a half away from the second half here in the boys' championship game between the Mustangs of Fort Cobb Broxton and the Bearcats of Hobart. First half shooting percentages. Mustangs were only able to get 14 shots up, but they hit 9 of them. 4 of 9 from 3, 1 of 4 at the free throw line, and 8 turnovers. You'd like to see both of those things change here in the second half, as this is a 4-point game. Hobart 8 for 24 on the game so far, 3 for 15 from 3, 0 for 2 from the line, and 4 turnovers. Both these teams enjoy taking the three, and in recent memory, guys like Stephen Curry, Ray Allen, Klay Thompson, a lot of good three-point shooters in the NBA that really influenced the game. And that's a large part in why you see a lot of three-pointers attempted now. Individual numbers. Mustangs individual leader, Blaine Davis, 11 points on the night. And Cray Rogers and Blaine Bellamy both with 6. Only 3 scores so far for the Mustangs. For Hobart, their leaders right now are Justice Johnson and Aiden Morris. They both have 7 points. Ty Harmon with 3, and Trey Eshatai, 2 points. Be Mustang basketball to start the second half. They'll be going from right to left here in this second half. Blaine Bellamy will inbound. Tanner McAdoo will be the ball handler. The second half is underway. Blaine Bellamy will initiate the offense for the Mustangs. He hands it off to McAdoo. 3-man weave up top. Rogers over to McAdoo on the right side. Spin move out to Blaine Davis, who will take a jumper. It's no good. Fight for the rebound. It goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Mustangs. Good box out from Maddox Hill. Didn't allow any Hobart players a chance to grab a board. Rogers will inbound. Gets Maddox Hill open on the backside. No one was covering him. Little miscommunication on the switch down low between Braden Thiessen and Aiden Morris, and it leads to an easy 2. 25-19 is the lead for FCB. Justice Johnson on the dribble. Gives it to Ty Harmon for 3, no good. Rogers secures the board. He gets it up ahead to Blaine Bellamy, who's already hit a couple threes today, and he nails another. First of the second half for Blaine Bellamy. 5 early points for the Mustangs. We're a minute through the third quarter, and it's a 9-point lead. Johnson floater over Maddox Hill is good. And that one happened pretty quick. Rogers with it, looking for an answer. He kicks it out to McAdoo, now Davis. He'll swing it around the perimeter and find Blaine Bellamy open for 3. Rush that one. An air ball. Hobart with the rebound. And once you see one go through, it's easy to take the second and third shots. Can't fault Blaine at all for that. The way he's shot it tonight, those are pretty good looks. Morris on the drive, kicks it out to Johnson, who thought about a three, and now put up a hook shot. It's no good. Fight for the rebound. Goes out of bounds, and it's off of Blaine Bellamy. We'll stay with Hobart. Tough call to make. Both players going after that one. Probably could have gone either way. A lob in front of the basket's no good. That was Thiessen off the pass from Johnson. Rogers flies up ahead of everybody. Layup no good. There's a little contact and no call. Thiessen up ahead, gives it to Johnson, and the layup is good. A transition basket as an answer to a possible transition basket there. And probably could be looked at as a 4-point swing. McAdoo keeps it, swings it to Blaine Bellamy in the corner, and he nails a three. Keep shooting, young man. Johnson pump fakes a three and hands it off to Morris. Now back to Johnson. Hobart will reset their offense. 4 high is the look for them. Johnson gets a screen, takes a three. It's no good. Rogers with the board. Gets it ahead to McAdoo. McAdoo will try a jumper. It's no good. Harmon with the rebound. McAdoo unable to get going tonight. Still yet to score. Johnson, strong drive. Finish off of spin move is no good. Baseball pass up ahead to Blaine Davis from Cray Rogers, and Davis finishes. Tough finish from Davis, and that's a timeout from the Hobart Bearcats. Mustangs push the lead to 10. It's 33-23. We'll go to a timeout. Be back in a minute.
Com right now for more information.
For more than 100 years, Oklahoma Career Tech has been training skilled and dedicated individuals, giving clear career paths to over 90,000 graduates a year. These individuals are the heartbeat of the Oklahoma workforce, serving thousands of companies, fueling this state's economy. Oklahoma is powered by Career Tech.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than
4.5 to play in the third period. Mustangs in possession of a 10-point lead. It's 33-23. Pleasure to be with you, Blake Perryman, Anthony Harrison, John Bellamy, and Caden Baker. Bringing you tournament action all week long here in Burns Flat. Boys championship game. Hayes Porter back in the game for Hobart. That's Justice Johnson with it. Guarded by Hill. Spin move. Hook shot's good. About an 11-foot hook shot at that. Lead has stayed around 7 or 8 pretty much the whole game for the Mustangs. Strong drive by Rogers. First one doesn't fall. Second one does after the offensive rebound. Johnson hesitates, now drives. He's rejected on the way up, and they call a foul. Coach Hines maybe thought about a jump ball. Thought that was all ball. Maddox Hill's called for the foul. Not a shooting foul, which is also interesting. Thought for sure he was in a shooting motion. It's Maddox Hill's first foul of the game and the first team foul of the quarter. Johnson on the right wing gets a screen from Eshatai, who goes strong at the basket, scores over Rogers. Tough finish. And the lead is once again back to 8. Rogers, a 3 off a screen, left it short. Fatigue starting to become a factor. Mustangs starters have played every minute of this one, and a little miscommunication on the pass there. Harmon wasn't looking for it, and it sails out of bounds. Turnover to the Mustangs. Let me repeat that for you. Mustang starters have played every minute so far tonight. Coach Hines believes in his guys. Rogers tried to find Davis, and the defender was there for the steal. Johnson, a quick pass to Morris down low, finishes. Good find. Good piece of playmaking right there by Justice Johnson to find Aiden Morris. Rogers a drive and is fouled. Second foul on Justice Johnson. First team foul of the quarter. There's 2.5 to play here in the third. Rogers inbounds it to McAdoo, and they call a foul as the ball is inbounded. They give it to Aiden Morris. His second and the team's second. Rogers to inbound again. Gets it into Bellamy, and that was a travel. Couldn't quite get his balance. Caught that one fading away. Couldn't get his footing right there. Was unable to find a lane to pass that. So it's Hobart basketball. Morris with it. Blaine Bellamy fell down on the play. Three-pointer's no good by Harmon. Rogers up ahead of everybody. Right-handed finish is good. Rogers coast to coast. Makes it an 8-point game at 37-29. Johnson thought about a 3. Passes it off to an open Hayes Porter, and he hits first 3 of the game for him. And the lead is 5. How will the Mustangs answer here? First 3 the Bearcats have hit in quite some time. Bellamy with it. Now Rogers, who as always with the ball is calm. Blaine Bellamy, a jumper's an air ball. Harmon with the rebound. He'll push it ahead. Drives right at McAdoo, and they call a foul, and it's a charge. Put his shoulder down, went right into McAdoo, who had position the whole way. And that one will go the other way. Third foul on Ty Harmon. Bearcat fan base showing their displeasure with that one. Could be argued either way. Rogers guarded in the backcourt by Johnson. Minute to go. He dishes it to McAdoo in the corner, who drives. Tried to get it to Rogers, and it's turned over. They get it up ahead to Johnson, and his layup is good. One possession game. Mustangs still with the lead. Scores 37-34. So there's 40 seconds to go in the third quarter. The Mustangs an opportunity to hold for a shot yet again. .25 seconds on the clock. Davis sets a screen. And now McAdoo with it back to Rogers. And they'll set the offense. The final shot of the third quarter. McAdoo will initiate. He passes to Blaine Bellamy. Now Hill in the right corner. And get it down low to Rogers with 5. To Blaine Davis with 2. A lot of contact as he went up. No call. From up here, it looked like an obvious foul call. Mustangs will inbound with 1.4. A chance at one final shot. Coach Hines yelling, run 1. And they'll call a foul as the Mustangs try to inbound on Aiden Morris. It's his 3rd. It's the 2nd time he's been called with a foul on an inbounds play. Rogers to inbound for the Mustangs. Gets it into Hill, and time runs out. We'll go to the 4th quarter. Mustangs holding on to a 3-point lead here in the championship game. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today. Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do.
Numbers through 3 quarters. Mustangs shooting 15 for 26 from the field, 6 for 14 from the 3, 1 for 4 at the line. 11 turnovers on the night for them. Hobart, 15 of 37 from the field, 4 for 19 from 3, 0 for 2 at the line, and 6 turnovers in this game. Got a good one. It's a 3-point game. Mustangs lead at 37-34. Glad you're with us. Mustangs trying to defend their crown as Burns Flat tournament champs. Justice Johnson with it for Hobart. All 5 starters still in the game for the Mustangs. Played every minute of this one. On the floor for the Bearcats is Justice Johnson, Aiden Morris, Hayes Porter, Ethan Funkhauser, and Trey Eshatai. Hard screen by Eshatai. Johnson drives. Pass was tipped by Blaine Bellamy. Now Johnson with it in the corner. He gives it to Morris. Up top to Funkhauser, who drives on Maddox Hill. Left that shot way short. Corey Rogers there for the rebound. Rogers backside to Hill, who finds an open McAdoo, who pump fakes. Mustangs will reset. Blaine Davis sets a screen. Rogers picks up his dribble. Maddox Hill will try a 3. That one's missed. And Justice Johnson with the board. Thought about a 3. Eshatai is wide open in the corner, and that's an air ball. Corey Rogers with the rebound. McAdoo will set the offense for FCB. So he gives it to Blaine Bellamy. Now Maddox Hill grabs it off a screen. Got Rogers open up top, and they reset. I believe that play is point through. Rogers drives, stops, out to McAdoo. Long 2-pointer is good. Long 2. Just his toes were on the line on that one. I could see it from over here. Johnson tries a 3. It's no good, and it goes over the backboard. It'll go to the Mustangs. Ty Harmon checks in for Hobart. Ethan Funkhauser will take a seat McAdoo guarded by Harmon. Now Blaine Davis with it. McAdoo has it poked away. Ball falls in Coach Hines' hands. A little adamant to McAdoo. Be strong with the basketball. Can't afford any turnovers at this stage in the game. McAdoo bounces it to Rogers. Tries to find an opening. Good defense being played by Justice Johnson. Been playing good defense all night. Rogers, quick catch, shoot three. It's no good. Eshatai there for the rebound. Morris with it. Had a good night tonight. Now Porter. Johnson up top, guarded by Hill. Drives. And they'll call a foul on the drive. They'll give it to Maddox Hill. First team foul of the fourth for either team. Second of the game on Maddox Hill. 4:59 to play. Your score is 39-34 Mustangs. Referee having a word with a couple players. Not quite sure what that's about. Set to resume play. Johnson on the drive. He's fouled again. That's twice in a row. Call a body check on Maddox Hill. It's his third, second team foul. Inbound to Johnson. Shot over Hill is no good. Rogers grabs the board and is fouled. Grabbing that rebound. Trey Eshatai, is the one that picked up the personal. It's his first team foul of the quarter. McAdoo to inbound, has it tipped away by Harmon. The Mustangs will try it again. Gets it into Rogers. Baseball pass up ahead. Who will run it down? Eshatai ran it down, but he traveled. I think that's a good call. Not enough contact there to constitute a foul. He fell down. Just his own momentum is what carried him right there. Rogers will inbound for the Mustangs. He gets it into Blaine Davis, and McAdoo has it poked away. And then Rogers goes right back down and steals it from Eshatai. Maddox Hill can't control it. It goes out of bounds. He'll stay with the Mustangs. Ty Harmon created the initial steal and then almost got another one right there. Rogers with it. Been guarded by Justice Johnson all night, and he's done a good job all game. Rogers lost it. Goes out of bounds off of who? It's off of Johnson. Mustangs keep possession, and we saw this in the girls' game as well. Mustangs held a lead in the second half, and the Bearcats picked up the pressure and were able to come back and win that one. See what happens in this one. Rogers drives with his left hand, kicks it out to Hill, who's wide open for three. It rattles out. Johnson with the rebound. He pushes. Right-handed layup, no good. Eshatai with the rebound and the putback. Three-point game. Hobart bench and Hobart crowd showing some life. Here in the finals, Rogers thought he got fouled on the drive, had it taken away by Harmon. Harmon's fouled on the drive. Shot doesn't fall, but Maddox Hill will pick up the foul. So Ty Harmon will go to the line for a three-point play after a timeout taken by Fort Cobb. They actually gave that foul to Blaine Bellamy. So it'll be his third, team's third. Full timeout. We'll be back right after this.
But it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples, Nix, and Dieselhorst, and we are here to help.
The AMG team is based in Oklahoma City and delivers your organization revenue enhancement through a combination of data science, innovative marketing, and business automation. We think like owners and behave as long-term partners. Delivering measurable results for nearly 20 years has made the AMG team known for our ability to efficiently and effectively execute objectives. We're ready to help raise your organization to a higher level of success, so visit us today at theamgteam.com.
Ty Harmon at the line to cap off a three-point play, three-point possibility as Hobart has stormed back. And with a make here, it's a two-point game. So I guess the shot didn't count. Has two free throws. First one was made, second one also good. So it is a one-point game. 39-38, 3.5 minutes to play in the boys' championship game. And it is a nail-biter. Rogers receives a screen from Blaine Davis. And he resets. Rogers fouled on the drive. And Coach Hines over there wondering why that hasn't been called a lot more, because that's about the same amount of contact as he's seen every time he enters the arc. Rogers inbounds to Davis. Now McAdoo with it. Gives it to Blaine Bellamy. And back to Rogers. Justice Johnson switches back onto him. Harmon was guarding Rogers momentarily. And one from Blaine Davis. That's a big-time play. Count the basket. Foul goes to Hayes Porter. It's his second personal, third team foul. And Blaine Davis at the line to give the Mustangs a 4-point lead with 2:53 to go. Misses the free throw, but Blaine Bellamy grabs a huge offensive board and lays it in. Huge putback from Blaine Bellamy. 43-38 is your score. 2:40 remains. Justice Johnson with the ball. He tries a three and nails it. And if you're the Mustangs, you probably don't want him just to stand there and take an uncontested three. It's a one-possession game yet again. Rogers drives, layup, count it, and the foul. Strong drive from Rogers. He finally gets one to fall. Been a while since we'd seen him score. Fourth personal foul on Ty Harmon. And Coach Andrew Tahn will call a timeout. When we come back, Cray Rogers will have a free throw. Mustangs lead at 45-41. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing.
Trey Rogers will be at the line, trying to give the Mustangs a 5-point lead with 2:22 to go. Had a strong drive, finished the layup, and got fouled. Next foul on Hobart will put the Mustangs at the line. Mustangs still with 1 to give. Free throw is good. And it is 46-41 as we near crunch time here in the finals of the Burns Flat Invitational. Johnson, a strong drive on Hill, is fouled. Hines can't believe it. Justice Johnson will go to the line with 2 free throws. It's Maddox Hill's 4th personal. And both teams will be in the bonus the rest of the way. First free throw from Justice Johnson is good. He's had a monster night. Hit a lot of big shots. And up to this point, these are the biggest shots of the game for Hobart. The second one is a miss. Mustangs catch a break there. Still a 2-possession game. Rogers now double teamed, and he dribbled it. Lost the handle a little bit, and the ball went into the backcourt, so it's a turnover. First Mustang turnover in a while, but it comes at a crucial time. And Hobart can make this a 1-possession game. Johnson thought about taking a screen, instead goes the other way and gets the shot to fall and one. I believe they're going to give that foul to Cray Rogers. They do. It's his first. And that free throw makes it a 1-point game. 1:51 now to go. Mustangs going into their dribble drive, the D's offense. Trey Rogers, the main ball handler, picks up his dribble, dumps it down to Tanner McAdoo in the corner. Rogers drives, swings it to Hill. Now Bellamy. He tries a 3. Rims out. Rogers, a big rebound. Put back, won't fall. He gets a second rebound and one. Huge play from Cray Rogers. Nobody boxed him out twice in a row. Shot counts and a foul. Minute 13 left to play. And the star comes up big for FCB. Shot's good. 2-possession game for the Mustangs. 49-45. Justice Johnson will let the ball roll all the way almost to the 3-point line. He drives, and they call a blocking foul on Cray Rogers. Coach Hines again can't believe it. Better be careful to not get a technical at this stage in the game. Second foul on Rogers. Justice Johnson will be at the line with 2 shots, with both teams in the bonus. First one's good. Back to a 1-possession game. 3-point lead for FCB. Got a rebound on a miss here. It's a make 2-point game. Final 60 seconds of the Ouachita State Bank Invitational Tournament. A lot of fans on their feet. Rogers with it. They bring the double team. It's Johnson and Eshatai with it on the double team. Bellamy in the corner tries a three. Bang! Big time three from Blaine Bellamy. 5-point lead for the Mustangs. Timeout, Hobart Bearcats. What a shot from Blaine Bellamy. And a little bit of breathing room for the Mustangs. It'll be a full timeout. You're listening to Mustang Basketball on FCB TV.
Functional Rehabilitation and Imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Diesel Horse Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorse get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Ouachita Valley Bank, locally owned and operated since 1902, proudly serving the Fort Cobb area with knowledgeable and friendly professionals that actually care about your financial well-being. Online banking, loans, certificate of deposit, safe deposit boxes, 24-hour telephone banking, and an ATM. For service you can trust, Ouachita Valley Bank, 405-643-2305, member FDIC.
We're bringing fiber internet to Fort Cobb. Having fast internet is a must-have, whether you're working or learning from home.
All right, let's reset the game for you really quickly. Mustangs lead at 52-47 with 33.1 to go here in regulation. Mustangs do have the possession arrow and 4 timeouts. Bearcats down to 1 timeout left. Both teams are in the bonus. Fouls will put players at the line for 2 free throws, thanks to the new rules brought in this season. Harmon inbounds to Justice Johnson, guarded by Cray. He takes a contested three. It's short. Rogers with the rebound, and he's fouled, trying to turn a corner. So Cray Rogers will take a short walk to the free throw line. It's the 4th foul on Justice Johnson, who played his heart out today. We'll get those final numbers as soon as this game wraps up. First free throw from Cray Rogers is good, who, as we talked about, has been having some struggles at the free throw line. But after Thursday's game, he went back in the gym, figured it out, and hits the second of 2 to make it a 7-point game. Johnson quickly up the floor. 3 on the way, no good. Fight for the rebound. Eshatai gets it. Putback is good. Things not over, and Cray Rogers will be fouled in the backcourt. Not sure who they'll give this to. They give it to number 15, Trey Eshatai, his 4th. 12.6 seconds on the clock. First one from Rogers is good. 55-49 is your score. Second one's missed. Johnson races up the court. 30-footer on the way, no good. Fight for the rebound, 4 seconds left. Still a scramble for it, and that'll do it. The Fort Cobb Broxton Mustangs are the champs of the Burns Flat Invitational Tournament by way of a 55-49 victory. And a hard-fought game by both teams. A lot of lead changes throughout this one. Certainly a lot to be happy for if you're a Hobart fan. They just went toe-to-toe with the number 2 team in Class B. And those are 2 teams right there that are going to make a lot of noise once we hit the playoffs later on in the spring. One final look at your game numbers. Mustangs go 21 for 37 from the field. They finish shooting nearly 57%. 7 for 19 from 3, 6 for 11 from the free throw line, and 14 turnovers tonight. Hobart 19 for 49 from the field, 5 for 25 from 3, 6 for 9 at the line, and 8 turnovers. Runner-up trophy being presented to the Hobart Bearcats. Runners-up of the Ouachita State Bank Invitational Tournament. Congratulations to them. And the trophy with the Eagle, the championship trophy. Fort Cobb Broxton Mustangs. Peyton Bellamy out there to grab the trophy. And they defend the title here in Burns Flat. Your all-tournament selections. From Hobart, Justice Johnson, very well deserved. Certainly no surprise there. All-tournament selection from the Fort Cobb Broxton Mustangs. Blaine Bellamy, member of the all-tournament team. Congratulations to him. Hit a few big threes, including one late in the fourth to seal the deal. And the MVP. And the MVP, number 3, Cray Rogers. Certainly no surprise. One of the best players in the state, regardless of class. He adds another piece of hardware to an already illustrious career. Final individual numbers will go the Bearcats first. Their leader, Justice Johnson, finished with 26 points tonight. He led all scorers. Aiden Morris, 7 points. Trey Eshatai, 8. Ty Harmon, 5. And Hayes Porter, 3. There's your individual numbers for Hobart. For the Mustangs, their leader, Cray Rogers, finishes with 19 points. Blaine Bellamy, 17 points. And Blaine Davis, 15. 3 scorers with 15 plus for the Mustangs. And then Maddox Hill and Tanner McAdoo, both with 2 points. But a good showing from those 3, Cray Rogers, Blaine Bellamy, and Blaine Davis. Played a huge part in the win tonight. All around great effort by the Mustangs to fight off a Hobart comeback there late and secure the victory. I believe that's all we have of the first semester. We'll be back in action in January. I believe the next one is Hinton. See Hinton on a Tuesday and then be at the Hinton tournament. We'll have that broadcasted for you. For all the guys behind me, John Bellamy, Caden Baker, Anthony Harrison, appreciate them for putting it together. Want to thank all our sponsors really quickly before we get out of here. Couldn't put it on without them and these guys behind me. For everybody else, I'm Blake Perryman. We'll see you next time.